Howdy, folks. Welcome back. Whoops, right there. All right. So, happy March 24th. This is 3 days after spring. This is the real Easter. It's not the second Sunday after a full moon when a fart falls out of God's ass. No, the real Easter is 3 days after spring. March 24th is the real Easter. Don't let man deceive you. It tells you so in the Bible. Okay? Follow the Bible, not what man says. Okie dokie. So let's come on over to our solar report tonight. Actually, that's the 24th. We got to go back now, because it's after midnight, to the 23rd, the worst day of the year. That is the end of Pisces. That is the end of the zodiac calendar. Today is the first, or March 21st, sorry, was the first day of Aries. Okay, so this is the hardest day, and then tomorrow is the first day of Easter, or Easter, technically. Anyways, come on, you, hurry up. It was working fine just a second ago. How am I sounding out there? Is everything going okay? Everything sound all right? Picture looks okay? Yeah, looks like you're doing all right. Okay, finally it's loading up. And there's not much to really report on. There's a little activity right here. Aloha. All right. So, yeah, not much going on today on the 23rd, which is good, but that's not what really counts. What counts is what happened, 3 days ago, starting tomorrow. So, if we want to know what is going to happen tomorrow, we need to look at what happened on the 21st. Get it? The first day. That's why it takes 3 days. Everything is about 3 days, okay? Look it up in the Bible. 3 days, 3 days. And this is my last day in hell. Yeah, maybe I'll die tonight, and this might be my last broadcast, you guys, so I'm not sure what's going to happen tonight. So, anyways, pray for me. So, what I wanted to do real quick was go back to the 21st. So we'll know what to expect tomorrow. Ooh, big object right there. Another object. Another object. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4 object punch. It looks like there's a cluster of them there. I remember doing this report. It was just a few days ago. Here, let's just go through it kind of slowly again here. You can see that one crystal clear. And that one too. All right, so we're going to pause right at the beginning of this, right here where it starts. It's already at 7, but this is where the activity starts. Here's our object right in the center of this spheroid-shaped plasma field. Ooh, actually, this is our object. Ooh, let's zoom in on that. Let me take this out of the way here. Okay, I want to zoom in just a tad bit. Where'd it go? I saw it for a second there. Oh, there it is, yeah. Look at this right here. This is our object. See how this plasma is squirting out this way? It's wrapping around this spheroid-shaped object right here. So there's one right there. Okay, it wasn't a small one. It's this bigger sized one right there. Can you see it a little bit there? Yeah, it looks like you guys can see it. Okay. Now, as we back out a little bit so we can reach the controls. All right, so we got this big round one right here. Bottom part of it's kind of in shadow here, but you can make out this circular spheroid right here. You can tell the way the plasma is stretching out and reaching out to it too. Okay. That's what kind of gives it away. It's the shape of the plasma, the fluid dynamics kind of. Okay, and there it goes moving out. Come on, you move on out. See how it has this tapered tail and everything? Then it appears to have had a little something following it. You can see it right here in the dark. There we go. It's right there. And we'll even zoom in on it. Okay, you can see this little object right there. So we had a big one with a little one following it. Right there. Then we have another one moving out right here. Maybe right there. Okay, you can see it right here, and it's got the, it's making a dent in the instrument and the readings right here. So here's our another little object. So there was like a 4 object pass, and possibly more. There's something else right here, right there, possibly. Okay, and that was the first day of spring. Okay, whoopsie. That was the first day of spring, March 21st, okay? Sometimes it's off by a day because of leap year or whatever, but it really what's really determines it is the vernal equinox. And when that happens, there's a gravity shift because the sun is shifting from the southern hemisphere more towards the northern hemisphere, and you can take an egg on that day on March 21st, or whenever during the vernal equinox, during the gravity shift. I was going to try to do that as an experiment here for you guys, but it didn't work out. So anyways, this is the 21st. This is what we have to expect today, or tomorrow now, the 24th. It's now the 24th, so. Okay, and it looks like there's a little one right here. There's all kinds of stuff in this one. Let's just watch it a little bit. Oh, there was even another object up there. There's our 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's another one up in there. All right. I hope I'm going to be just fine. I've been getting messages from the spiritual realm about a birthday deathbed. And if you guys have connected the dots and everything, and you've seen the bigger picture, you would understand why I would possibly die today. Anyways, let's just move on. I'm praying hard. I want all you guys to pray for me, really. I mean, sincerely pray for me, because if you want me around some more, I'm going to need all the help I can get tonight. Tonight is the battle. Oh, boy. Now, I think we had enough of seeing these guys. All right, so there wasn't much today, but this is what's coming for tomorrow, okay? So now let's go over to our space weather thing here. Oh, we got to zoom out a little bit. Too tight. Oh, that's fine. And looky, what happened here? I'm sure it's the Earth eclipsing the satellite. Here it only eclipsed kind of halfway, I guess, and then here it decided to fart around and hang out for a little longer, I guess, or I don't know. Same here. This one tapered a little bit, but that one's flat. It's just all these inconsistencies if this were the Earth interfering with the satellite. And they coincide to paranormal events that are happening at this precise time, like clockwork. And we are on day 24 of this. It all started March 1st. This is 24 of them in a row. Okay? Maybe it's the satellite. That's great. But there's other activity, paranormal activity that's going on at these precise times. And these intensities coincide with the intensity of my attacks. So how do you explain that? And the satellite only doing it, halfway and then full? It hasn't made up its mind, but it is on a set schedule. So that's what makes it interesting. Very, very interesting. So let's go deeper. And here we are again. No red line. No goes 16 long. That's the one that counts. All these other ones we really don't care too much about. It's that one. And the ghost satellite short, the blue line, is showing up. So the satellite's not out. They're just not putting up the Go 16 long. Anyways, I think we know why, because when you do, it looks like this. Okay, so, and now we are going to scoot over and scroll down. Oh, here, our magnetometers going off the hook. Okay, we're having some strong G3 level storm right now, and this might continue, especially with what we got coming in tonight and tomorrow. So we might see G4 or possibly G5 level. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Now, here to the aurora. Is this going to play a little film for me? No. Anyways, our auroras have intensified dramatically, okay? And let's just pull this over a tad bit. Here's our solar wind. Oh, wait. Is it going to... Oh, well. Our solar wind speed, density, we've had a little spike here in wind speed, and that's because of our coronal hole that's moving in. And thank you for the happy birthday wishes, everybody. Thank you so much. Bless all of you. And by wishing me a happy birthday, that blesses you as well, if you understand how this works, okay? When you do something nice for me, that blesses you as well. Get it? Got it? Good. Cool. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I'm going to be 53 years rotten. Shattered body, shattered at 53. But let's keep going along. Continue with this report. Oh, we've had a lot of aurora activity. This is because of all the solar wind, all the stuff that's coming in, okay? I want to take a look at the tracker real quick. It's not going to show us anything but today's activity, so there wasn't much. So I don't even know. Oh, small one right there. Let's take a peek. See it right there moving out? And it just scrapes by stereo A. Not going to hit Earth. Oh, thank you very much, everybody, for the birthday wishes. Yeah, when I was born, there were no vital signs, okay? So doctors were working frantically to resuscitate me. And one of the nurses recognized the birthmark I have, and she saw something in it that scared her. And she tried to stop the doctors from resuscitating me. And a huge fight ensued in the ER, in the ICU, while I was blue on the table. The nurses and doctors were fighting. The nurse was she said, let him die. Don't resuscitate him, let him die. Because she saw something that scared her. Anyways, we'll cover that stuff later. Anyways, let's move on to this. Ooh, that was a nice little knock at the door. Okay. I don't need to look at this stuff. We already looked at this stuff. Okay, so we just had a small little blast go off that way. Nothing too big. What we're more concerned about is what's coming at us from the 21st, okay? And I just want to take a peek again at these auroras. Where was this thing here? Let me get the color just a little bit better for you guys. I need to tone this down a little bit. Is that it right there? There we go. Now it doesn't blind the camera so much, okay? So you can see that we've had a lot of aurora activity. Same with the southern hemisphere. The southern hemisphere looks just like this, okay? It's because of all the solar wind. We have that huge coronal hole, plus that triple shot hitting us tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow is going to be a very, very... How do I put this? Very crazy day, possibly, okay? Maybe not. We'll see what happens in the spiritual realm tonight, okay? Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the camera a little better. Anyways, let's move on. Sorry I keep referring to that. Okay, we checked all that stuff. Let's go over to the Schumann. There's not much going on in the Schumann, which is... Come on, Schumann. Which is okay for the moment. Just pull this in. scoot you guys up. Okay, get as close as we can for you as a human here. Here's our line right here that we're watching, the 7.83 hertz. Okay, here's a good little screech of the brakes right here, but it's not long. 324, yes, it's a magical number. Don't be surprised if you start seeing it everywhere, like on license plates, addresses, the clock. You wake up in the middle of the night at 324. Yeah, it's already programmed in you. Anyways, here's our line, okay, and we've had this little blast here and some more absorption and a little squeak here. See this little absorption stripe here, and then we had a little squeak response after it, but the core is still plugging in reverse. We're going forward in reverse, which is eventually going to be bad, but at the moment, at least, the core is still spinning, okay? Because when it stops spinning in its shell is when the magnetosphere drops, okay? And we cannot handle that. We can handle the core spinning backwards for a while, as long as it doesn't stop. And when these blasts come in, okay, when we absorb this stuff tomorrow, it's going to absorb, the core will expand, so will the shell back down onto the core, because it can't release the pressure, unless we have some volcanoes tomorrow. That could very well be. Volcanoes, earthquakes. Tomorrow will be a very weird day, okay? Right now, this is right before we start absorbing again, so I'm pretty sure after tomorrow, around the 25th, these absorption things are getting shorter and shorter now. So I'm saying probably late on the 24th or on the 25th, we're going to see a good application of the brakes again, and so hard it could possibly slow the core down and weaken the magnetosphere or stop it, okay? So tomorrow could be a very sketchy day, all right? I'm just trying to warn you guys. Okay, let's get away from the Schumann. It's doing okay. We're plugging along. Okay, we're going to come over here now to the null school app here. I got to scooch you guys back. Okay, I'm going to scoot this forward a little bit. Get you guys all lined up again. All purdy-like. Does anybody even say purdy-like anymore? Or is it just me? Oh, well. Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. Beats all you ever saw. Been in trouble with law. Come on, get right there. All right. Oh, well. Good enough. So, this is our upper level jet right now. Okay? And we need to back out of this because I want to show you our new polar vortex. Okay, it hasn't been doing much in the last couple days, but now, as of today, do you see what I see? No more split polar vortex. We got one vortex now. The secondary one that was weakening and dying off over the U.S., look, it's right here. See this little core? This thing has shifted down now. The other polar vortex, and look how tight this vortex is, because this is the other one. Can you see the spinning? Okay. This is the one that was up here just the other day, has drifted now. Look how far down it drifted, you guys. This is crazy. Our semi-split polar vortex is now right over Maine, or just above Maine right here, okay? So this is the craziest stuff, but this should probably weaken and it'll eventually move out like a storm, I think, okay? So our polar vortex is askew. It's pretty much over. See, here's our dominant vortex taking over now, okay? And the little sub-vortex, like I said, has made this tight little vortex right here, right over this bay, okay? Now, this might take some of this cold air. See how it's wrapping it back around? So, East Coast might, or this area right here, might get hit from the ocean, okay, coming backwards at you. All right? Then as we look over at the main part of the country, it's all good. All right? And then that was our polar vortex. I'll show you the southern polar now. Now see what's going on here? See how strong it's getting? And do you see this warped bubble over here? This is going to probably become our second vortex, and it's going to have a split vortex now, okay? And they'll fight for dominance or something. So I believe we're seeing our transition now. We are 3 days into spring now. This is when you finally start to see some kind of transition. And here you can see this warped little bubble. So the southern polar vortex is about to change, as well as the northern one has now changed to almost a singular one. See how it's wrapping around? Let me back out just a little bit and get you the right perspective. Okay, see how it's wrapping around? The central part is right here, but most of it is way down here, and it splits right here at America. See how the flow over on this side is coming right off the Caribbean, going all the way around the world. See, look, comes all the way around the world, and then what happens when it gets right here off the west coast? It splits and starts to go back into this smaller vortex. Okay, now look at this. This is getting weird. Weather coming off of Alaska, coming down. Watch this. Coming down, most of it's going across America, but some is blending into this, which is turning around and going this way. So we're actually having air from the northern hemisphere, little bits of it blending into this, being shoved down into the southern flow. Now this whole flow, this whole band area, will probably eventually start to shift more towards the equator, and then as we get into summer, this hot band will be up here more, okay? So we'll watch that progress as we go. I want to take a little peek at the Pacific Ocean real quick while we're here. All right, this is the upper one. Let's go to the lower jet real quick. This is what really induces our weather. So where's America? Oh, here's America. And now see how everything's coming out of the North Pacific here and driving down into California. Then it hooks a U-turn and then blends with this southern flow, this moist air, gets swooped up and makes this corner and just does these uppercuts, these Tyson uppercuts to this half of the country. Okay? Then as we kind of go a little bit west, what's feeding all of this? Look at this double hump right here. This is crazy, crazy dips in our jet stream right now, and it's all because of transition. Okay, we're going to back it out and look at the top. All right, you see all the squirreliness in here? That's because our polar vortex is still getting established here, okay? And then we'll look at the southern one real quick. See how it's getting all jumbled now? See how crazy and bubbly it's starting to get? This one will start getting worse, and ours, the northern hemisphere, will start to be a little bit more regular, I think. Let's hope and think positive. All right, one more thing. Go check out our chemicals. Go to the SO2. This is the sulfur dioxide that's emitted by the lava underneath the crust. And when you see big old dark patches like this over China, that's a lot of SO2 coming out of the ground. They've got a lot of pressure underneath this area right here that's pushing all this gas out. Something big is going to happen here. Okay, they're in deep shit with God right now. He is fucking pissed at this country right now, and they are going to suffer consequences big time. And if they try to go New World Order and take control of this game, they are going to have a very rude awakening. Now look at India. This is another country that's not a Christian country that's paying the price. If you look here in this Middle Eastern country, let's just go ahead and show you all the non-believers, all right? They're paying the price. We got some Muslim influence in Europe now, so look at Europe paying the price, okay? This is all SO2. This is all gas, poisonous sulfur dioxide gas that is coming out of the ground, okay? being pushed up by the lava. Pretty soon we'll run out of gas and lava will come out next, okay? So let's look at the U.S., huh? Who's in trouble here, huh? It's about this half of the country, I would say. Everybody out west and all our peaceful people, and except for like the Bay Area and Washington, where we have our, well, you know what we have there, okay? We have all kinds of chaos going here. This half of the country is bleeding profusely SO2, okay? Not good. And you can just kind of pick out your spot. If you're in this part of the country, I'd get the hell out of there. How about that? Let's go over to Salt Lake City, where we got some Mormons that warped the word. And they're over here. They got a plume. It's moving away, actually. This plume is actually kind of traveling away. There's still some, but it's not as dark as it was before. Then we come over to the Gay Bay, or the San Francisco Bay. And they still have this plume going on right here, okay? This is stretched towards the Central Valley a little more, to the Sacramento, south of Sacramento area. So this plume is growing, and I expect it to grow more tomorrow, because tomorrow we will have more pressure coming in, okay? And it's going to cause these plumes to grow, and we'll see darker spots like this in some of these areas, okay? Now, we'll see Mexico here. They're hanging in there, but they're got their issues. If you look over here at Cuba and Jamaica, still going. Now we're getting Venezuela. Let's go Colombia and Peru. These are all the individual sites I've shown you before, okay? These are not like a plume blowing stuff. These are all individual sites. These are all in the foothills, the beach to the foothills of the Andes Mountains here. Okay, now as we back out a little bit, look at the entire country of Chile. Okay, boom. It is just spewing this SO2. The darker the color, the more intense it's spewing. Look at this. Okay, these two sites right here, something's ready to pop right there. Okay, and this has, you know, kind of blossomed a little bit now on this side. Not too bad, not too much, but it has started there on that side now. Go check out my brother. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where do you think you're going? Come back here, you. Go check out my brothers in Oahu, in Hawaii. Uh-oh. Okay, this is not good. This patch has gotten a lot darker, okay? And it's grown in size now, too. The island of Oahu, Pearl Harbor, Honolulu, Waikiki, Diamond Head, everything there, you guys are on high alert right now, okay? Whatever volcano, I'm going to go research it a little bit more. I'm going to see what kind of vent or volcanic feature that you need to get the fuck away from, okay? Now, let's, Little do they know what's in store for them. They think they got it all figured out, huh? Oh, yeah. Let's look at the little island of Java, okay? Oh, that's, Anak Krakatau went off today, okay? Remember I've been telling you for the last few days, I'm really worried about Anak Krakatau going off. It went off today, okay? Here's all this sulfur. The entire island of Java is one hotbed of sulfur. They need to evacuate that island and get F out of Dodge, if you know what I'm saying. You're going to have to forgive me my tongue. I think because of my imminent death, I will be changing my tone just a slight tad. You know, I'm looking here at Australia. It's starting to spread here in Australia. It was just a couple of little spots, but they're kind of filling in a little bit more and getting a little darker now. So my brothers down under, good eye mate. Keep your ears open, aye? Keep your eyes peeled. You guys got pressure underneath you too. New Zealand seems to be kind of hanging tough. It's got little tiny spots, but nothing too dark. Okay, really quick, while we're here, sorry, I gotta do this, guys, just bear with me. We're gonna get to the particulates in our other sulfur compound, SO4. what I like to call sulfur quad oxide. All right. Australia, not too bad. What's really bad is China. Okay, this compound of sulfur comes from the ground as well as pollution. Okay, what you can see that this is coming from the ground. All right, from China, it matches the SO2. The SO4 matches the same thing. This is the same kind of gas, just a stronger compound coming out of the ground here. Okay, they're in big trouble. Now, regardless of it coming out of the ground or being man-made, because it does both, all right, as we look around the world, regardless of that, the fact of the matter is this is SO4, okay, and as we look around the world, look how much there is, okay. Now, as we kind of scan around, we're seeing it come from all this area. Remember, we saw the SO2? Well, it's also bleeding SO4, just like China is, okay? Same spots here in Australia. Here, let's look at Java. You can see exactly the same effect here on Java. We darken it just a tad bit. There we go. All right. Now, whereas probably you guys have heard me say this 100 times now, but the problem about this is this compound SO4. Okay. It mixes with water vapor or any kind of water, and it makes a compound called H2O SO4, better known as sulfuric acid, okay? I hate to do this part, but, okay, you guys, look at all the sulfuric acid in your atmosphere. Pretty soon, it's going to get poisonous and hard to breathe. The more volcanoes we have going off, the more pressure, the more these CMEs hitting us and us absorbing all the energy. It gets directed to the poles send it to the core heats up and expands. We cannot handle any more absorption. The planet is starting to emit plasma discharges in the form of upward lightning. Okay, I've shown you that plenty of times now. Okay, let's get away from this now and move on to our... Oh, I forgot to pull up the earthquake page. Or is that there? No. Let's just finish off a forecast real quick. Don't let me forget to pull up the earthquake page. I haven't checked it lately. Usually when I go live, all hell breaks loose, so hopefully we don't find something brand new. All right, I'm going to run this while I take a quick drag. You know the drill. If you've been here for a while. If you don't, we'll go have a cigarette too. Okay. Here's the time and dates. This is Pacific Standard Time. This is our current conditions. This area right here is under the gun, and watch out, as also is the West Coast with this storm we're getting right now currently. So I'm going to pull this up just a tad bit so I can show you this little blue bar as it goes across. Shows you how far we are into 16 days. Here's your date and time. I'm going to go ahead and hit play. You pick out your part of the country. Watch as these storms come in. They dip, they go up, and they create these thunderstorm areas, and then they turn into big commas and strike the East Coast. So here we go. I'll be right back. Oh, thank you, Lord. Actually, you know what? Oh, you guys are doing good. Oh, look at that monster. Oh, it blossomed even more than last time that we were showing you. So, same with that one. All right. And then look at this. All these icing events, you guys. This is going to be crazy. Okay? And that's just what the GFS says. They haven't accounted for the influx of energy coming from the sun that's going to intensify these storms, okay? So think about that as you watch these loops, okay? These storms are going to be more intense than what they're showing you here, because I told you that yesterday, and now today's update is showing you more intense than before, right? I hate being the bearer of bad news. Well, there's also good news too, you know. All right, hang on. Let me go have my cigarette here, and I'll be right back. I'm just going to put some music on for you, but really? Yeah, the wind's picking up here. It's already starting to snow here. Got a little dusting on the ground already. Alright. Well, thanks for hanging in there. I was going to put some music on for you, but the computer jammed up some. Um, just real quick, my best friend came to visit me yesterday, and he lives up in Tahoe still. I moved away, but he still lives up there, and he showed me some pictures of his driveway, and he never got up there to shovel or clear his driveway, and you can no longer see the vehicles in the driveway. The snow is up to the roof of his house. He can't get into the house. He has to climb up on top of 8 feet of snow and go down a tunnel to get to his front door. So it's pretty crazy. I've been up there, take my son snowboarding or whatever, but it's just a lot of snow, and they're calling for 4 to 6 more feet. So they're just going to be snowbound and buried alive. Yeah, kind of like the Donner Party. I even showed you that monument the other night. Okay, we're going to go frame by frame. Current conditions, thunderstorms going on in Indiana, Missouri, and Illinois, okay? You guys stay alert right in this area. Now, as we go the next 4 hours right here, this whole thing blossoms and arches, okay? This front that's moving in, it's going to blow past the west coast, but there's a secondary little pulse right here as this thing turns into a monster, okay? Look at this. That's a 994 millibar. Let's go back. 995, 994. Okay, that's a low pressure. It's getting 989. Okay, we're getting into like hurricane 986, I think it says. Yeah, we're getting into like hurricane strength. This thing is going to be slamming this area. You see this icing event. Let's back up. It starts scattered here, sporadic, but then it really focuses into an icing event. That low is just packing a lot of punch, and it's going to increase its energy with this energy coming in from the sun, okay? Now we got this next thing coming in on March 27th here on the west coast. We got scattered stuff down here in the south. This thing is going to create more havoc on the 28th here for the west coast. There's going to be mudslides, all kinds of just name it. Everything on the list. This is a 994 millibar right here. So it comes rolling in at a 994, 998. And then they don't report it anymore. So it comes rolling in pretty intense. And then this thing, as it moves out, its residual stuff spinning back, still hitting Maine and New Hampshire and stuff. Okay, that thing was a serious storm. And remember, we got our vortex just north of here, okay? So this might increase in strength and hook up with that vortex. We never know. Crazy times we're in right now. So LA in this area is going to get a rain event now, and it's even going to drive further south as this low squirts out, and then this thing is going to turn into, I don't know what to call this, a land hurricane. It's at 9 something. It doesn't even read 986 right there. That is a pretty low pressure right there. That's hurricane right there. See all the icing and the snow on the backside, all this rain. There's going to be tornadoes and stuff right up in this area. Then it really intensifies. It gets intense icing back in this area. This is a 982 millibar. Okay, so this thing is continuing to drop in pressure. This is no joke, guys. It's going to turn into a huge derecho probably too. Icing, split icing events here and here on the backside. Deep snow, a lot of snow on the backside here. It spreads out. Okay, still this huge icing event wall. Dude, that's just nuts. And it's going to intensify. So that's probably going to look even worse when we get there. You might want to evacuate that area or just prepare. You know, you guys get underground, do something. All right, look at this. I want to scroll down. Do you see the big number 7 right there? This is like the 7th time it's made this giant number 7. Okay? Sometimes it makes a question mark. But that right there looks like a giant number 7. And this is a huge storm. It's bigger than the country. It goes up into Canada and U.S. It is a monster. And look at this one. This is the nasty one on the 27th. Or no, this is March 30th, 31st. Yeah, 31st is this event. Okay, now April 1st. It moves on out. And this turns into this. Boom. That's huge. As the West Coast gets more. So it's just going to be this barrage over and over. Another icing event. You guys are just going to be up to your ass in ice. Power outages. This takes out power lines, trees, everything. So you guys are going to be losing power. Look at how it just keeps stretching out and keeps going. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. I don't think you guys have either. That's pretty far out, okay? So that's not set in stone. These last ones right here. Boom. Look at this event right here. Illinois. Great Lakes. Lake Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois. So this whole thing is just going to be nuts on April 6th, okay? And it'll keep updating. I'll keep updating you on this one because this is going to be... From here on out, it gets gnarly, okay? Starting today, it gets gnarly. Okay, I wanted to also come over to this instrument. Every once in a while, I'll use this one. Just real quick. Is it set up still? Yeah. Let me get this tint a little bit better for you. What's the light blinding the camera? There we go. This big strip of moisture right here. This is current conditions. This is precipitation, all right? We got this coming in to the northwest. Here in the Sierras, there's a storm moving in right now, okay? It's just kind of moving out. This is residual stuff. Okay, whoopsie. Right about there. Okay. Let me pull back just a little bit more. Because out here off the coast, you see this right here? This is spinning this way. It's pulling air from up here in the north that's not making it to the coast, is recycling into this and then rotating backward. Look at this figure 8. Kind of. Okay, and that's off the west coast right now. So we're going to get some strange weather. I don't know how this is going to really unfold, but you see this low? This is 29.9, 29.4. These two lows right here lined up. Look at this. Another one, okay? So we got storms lined up all the way across the Pacific. Boom, boom, boom. All ready to get cycled into this weird flow, okay? What else is it going to do? Oh, so that's going to be hitting the U.S., and I showed you how these things come in, and then they hook, and they just do this nor'easter effect. This is what just finished off the East Coast, and look at this. It's spinning pretty good. This is our vortex was right up here, I believe. So this is a little residual from that vortex, you guys. Okay, real quick. let's get to the snow. Where did the snow thing go? Clouds on speed, humidity wave. Oh, there it is, snow cover. Now look at this. Look at all of Canada. Everything north of America is just going to get buried, all right? For the people in the West Coast area, along the Sierras here, this is kind of my neck of the woods. We got, where's the one that said 300 some odd inches. There's 200, where was it? There's 249, 295 right there, 287. Right around here was a 300. Anyways, 200s, high 200s, high hundreds. All this area has just so much snow. And it's crazy. These storms that come in, when they're warm, they melt a lot of the snow really fast. And I live in the other side of the Sierras here. We had a flooding event because all the snow that was here in the valley melted. And it flooded. So everywhere you see these thick snow amounts, if you have a warm storm come in, you're going to have flash flooding, okay? Yes, lots of flash flooding. And then, I don't even know what to say about Canada. They're in a heap of trouble. Okay, and then the whole coast up there. So, anyways, just wanted to bring that to you. Now, we are going to, what's tonight's gem going to be, Lord? Oh yeah. So, we are going to go to this. Dragons, you want to see some dragons? I'll show you dragons. Hang on. First, we got to do this. Now, please pull it up, Lord, because this is very important. And I will wait. Okay. Right here, I have showed you this event over and over and over again. This event happened 3 years ago today. This is how I know Easter is on March 24th. I also know because it happens to be my birthday, and I'm in touch with the spiritual realm, okay? This happened on March 24th of 2020, okay? We're going to go ahead and play this video. This happened on Easter, okay? The real Easter. Let me play this video for you guys. Come on, give me some cooperation here. Right about there is good, I guess. Just going to play. Oh, my volume. A lot of activity going on the sun, but I really don't feel like reporting on that stuff right now. Actually, I want to go back and revisit an event. Hang on, back with music. Hang on. Stop music. Around Easter, when I captured my computer's possessed. Hang in there. So I need you to tilt your head to the right about 45 degrees, and here's an eye, his other eye, his nose, his mouth, his chin and beard, his hair flowing back like this, and you can make out a crown up here above his head. That crown is hovering over his head. There seems to be almost a little halo around his head too. And once you see that image, then we can zoom in just a little bit tighter. There you go. Okay, and this event happened over a course of about an hour, and I got a lot of pictures of it. See, if we go up above here, you can see all these pictures up from way over here going across, or all of this event, and I'm going to show you more of what happened here. Okay, here I've taken about 7 or 8 of those pictures and put them together in a flip book, and you can see the different images, and this event, is taking place here because there's more that happens here. Okay, so starting here, we're going to go forward a little bit here through a lot of these images, all the way to right about here, where you can see that this face has changed now. Now we're seeing a more round, like lion type face with the nose right here. Here's an eye coming out here, an eye going that way. Here's its mouth slit, the chin going down here. So this round face right here with a crown still above it. Now I'm going to go through and show you the flip book where it changes from Jesus to this lion face. Okay, now we're here at this image right here. This is a flip book of about maybe 15 or 20 of those pictures, and it's the transition between Jesus's face and the lion face. Now this happened in the clouds, and it was so big and in your face you couldn't see it. It wasn't until I took these images and zoomed out and compressed them. You didn't zoom in. They're too big in your face. You have to zoom out to see these. And these images that you're looking at have all been compressed, each frame, and then put into a flip book. And you can clearly see Jesus' face here with his crown hovering over his head, turning into that weird little lion face or whatever right there. Okay? And this happened back around Easter of 2020. So with Christmas right around the corner, I think, I just wanted to bring some hope to you folks and show you that, it's really real. It's really happening. And, you guys can look up into the clouds and take pictures just like I do and possibly capture something like this. So as a little gift to you guys, I can't give much, but I can at least give some of this information, some of these images that I've captured as a gift to you guys to bring some hope here around this season when, it's looking pretty bleak and pretty chaotic out there. But everybody have hope. Try to be at peace. Here's signs right here. He's showing you he's here in the clouds. I love you all. That's it for now. Merry Christmas, and share this with your friends as a gift to them too, if you'd like. Not Merry Christmas, but Happy Easter. It's a gift for both seasons, okay? Love you all, and until my next video, bye. All right, so let's back out of that one. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Oh, let's just pause that right there. Look at this clown. You think you're king. There's a real king here, turkey. All right, now we're going to play this one. Howdy, folks. Welcome to my video. My name is Brian Knight, and I've been struggling with this for a while on how to do this video. So please bear with me here. So first off, I want you to look at my ID here. So you know who I am, I say I am. I want you to take note of the date of birth. March 24th, 1970. That's 3 days after spring. And 70 is all over the Bible. It's all over the Bible. 70 and 7 are like God's number. It's his calling card, okay? My birthday is in the Bible, okay? Check it out. Okay? That was 53 years ago today. Been here for 53 years this whole time, and nobody knew until now. Jesus resurrected 3 days after spring. The real Easter is March 24th. In this famous painting here, this shows the Roman soldier piercing Jesus' heart with a spear. Kind of made me burp. Now, what he didn't know is that the heart is on this side over here. But he stabbed him on the right-hand side. So, and then I'm going to show you another painting that depicts this. Okay. They didn't have cameras back then. Sorry, it's shaky. Okay. They didn't have cameras back then to take pictures of this, so artists painted what they saw, so for the historical record. So, you've seen these. This one more time. Okay, so you know a little bit of history, what's going on here. Then, in the Bible, it says Jesus will descend from the clouds, so I got something else to show you here. Please bear with me here as I try to do this. I'm not very... Alright, watch here. Coming up here in just a second. This was captured not too long ago. One more time. Just so you guys can see it again. Watch what somebody captured here just earlier this year. Something else to show you. Scientists and religious scholars and psychics have learned that a mortal wound suffered on your body in a previous life comes back on your next body as a birthmark. And this is the birthmark that I have on the side of my chest. See? A different image here too. There it is again. Okay, on camera. Okay, I had no idea about this birthmark my entire life until these angels showed up and told me to look for my birthmark. Angel means messenger, okay? And I've showed you angels on my channel plenty of times. If you want to see more, I will show you. The angel told me to look for my birthmark. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't have a birthmark. It took me forever to find this because my shoulder was shattered, okay? My shoulder is still shattered. My arm was in a sling for a long time, and it wasn't until I could finally move my arm that I was able to see this on my side of my chest for the first time. And when I saw this mark, the stab wound on the side of my chest in the mirror, I felt a stinging, piercing pain in my heart, like somebody grabbed my heart and squeezed it. The moment I made eye contact with this mark and I saw it in the mirror, I almost had a heart attack. So, let's continue on. Where's the volume? Oh, there we go. Okay. There it is again. Just to prove that this is me. I'm going to go over here. You guys are going to see what I look like. Why is this? I'm kind of shy. I don't like to show my face too much. Okay, here we go. Oh, here, let's skip past this part until we get to the actual mark. All right, right here. There it is. See? Okay. It's capturing it just right here. Let me try to get this. It's the mark. All right. So there's something in it too. I wanted to show you guys. All right, right about there. What's blinding the camera here? Maybe I'll come over to the mirror and show you. There are faces in this birthmark. There's the devil's face right here, Jesus' face right next to it, and then in another dimension is God's face on the side here. I'll try to find a better shot for you. And then it's the mark. There's also coding in it. Some people see other things in it too. I showed you Mary and angels in my garage. Yeah, one more time. Demons and Satan in my garage. I'm showing you the Nemesis system with Nibiru. Showing you all this evidence. Now I'm showing you the mark. Now, I'm a humble man. I don't like to go around proclaiming stuff like this. So I'm going to leave it up to you to make your decision. But I feel that it's time that the world knows what's going on and who I am. So, and with your own eyes here, the evidence that I have. And this has been hard for me to do this video. I've been struggling with it for a while, how to do this and what I'm going to say. So please understand and just bear with me. I'm just a regular man, but some strange stuff been going on in my life. If you've seen any of my videos, you need to go back and watch Nibiru is Real first, then God Snapshot second. The third video is Mary and the Angels. The fourth video is Heavy. The fifth video is called Wings, where I can issue wings. Weird, huh? And now, this is the final video here, so. And this has been quite an ordeal that I'm going through. Excruciatingly painful. So, I hope you guys understand. I'm just trying to show you evidence that I have. And I'm a very devout, religious man. I love my country. I love God and Jesus. So faith, hope, believe, walk in faith. And, just to let you know, I'm watching over you, protecting you. So please understand that I love all of you guys, and I'm not trying to scare you. I want you to be aware of what's going on, and I feel that it's time that the world knows. So that's it for now until my next video. Thank you for hanging in there and bearing with me. Hope you enjoyed the mark. Let's see if we can capture it right here. All right, in this, if you've seen any of the faces in the clouds, you'll be able to see there's the devil's face here with horns, 2 eyes, his nose. It's kind of blurry in this image. I'll try to pull up a better one. But blended into his face is Jesus' face right here in the dots. And then over on the side are 2 dots that are eyes, 1 dot that's the nose. The face is white. These faces are brown, right? This face is white with brown eyes, or with brown dots for eyes. And then the whole thing together is the stab wound right where it should be. It's the second and third rib, not from the bottom. It's the second and third rib from the top, okay? To puncture the heart. You don't puncture the heart by going in by the stomach, okay? Where's that picture of Longinus? Where is it? Where is that picture? Right here, okay? This does not do it justice. He was up on a horse. Okay, this shows him standing up. He was up on a horse, and he reached up like this and stabbed right under the armpit. It's not here in the guts right there. And I'll show you the friggin' Shroud of Turin. It shows the mark right where mine is, okay? So, anyways, hi, everybody. Welcome. Anyways, you want to do something different? What are we doing now? Okay. All right, so guess what? I guess we're going to do something different. I'm going to unplug you guys, and we're going to go over to the mirror again, I guess. He wants me to say hi to you all again. I'm going to have to turn on the lights here. There's kitty cat. Hi, kitty. Yeah, that's her little bug. Oopsie, getting a little blinded by the light here. Try a better light. Well, anyway. Hi, folks. How are you? Nice to meet you all. This is what I look like. Oh, we need more better light. Oh, here. Let's go with this, maybe. No. Anyway. Hi. I was going to take off my shirt and show you again, but maybe we'll go to the picture and we'll focus a little bit more on it. Anyways, I just kind of show you what I've been working on. Okay. I made that cross myself and put all nice little Christmas lights on it. That's what protects me at night when I sleep. A nice little gondola. Here's the command post. I do a lot of music. I'm going to bring you guys over to the keyboard, and since I can't use YouTube's like copyrighted music, we're going to come over here to the keyboard, and I'm going to teach you about the code, the hidden code that's in the music. Okay, you guys, you're going to love this. When I teach you the code, you're not going to believe this, but when we start going through songs, you will hear it in every song. Every song. And even your favorite songs will become new again, okay? We got valley out here. We got Christmas lights. A lot of Christmas lights. Here's the dragon spitting out in the beeroo right there. See the guy riding the dragon? Yeah. He knows the dragon well. He's tamed the dragon. And Yoda's up here watching from above. And we got command center here. See the upside down flag? Understand what that means? That's a country in distress. Okay. Faith, hope, believe. Okay. Recognize that. That's where that came from. He was watching over the city. Okay. I guess that was it you wanted me to do, right? That was it. Alright, yeah, I guess I'd give you a little tour of my office here. A little slice of heaven in the bowels of hell. Yeah. It's a weird situation I got going on. But that's cool. I'm trying to let you guys into my life a little bit more so you'll get to know me personally, since some of you do know me personally, and I can hear your prayers. So thank you for all your prayers, you guys. You're awesome. Please continue to pray for me tonight. Tonight is going to be the hardest battle of all. So if I'm not around in the morning, neither will you. So let's all pray that I make it through the night, so you guys make it through the night. Get it? Good. Got it? Good. What else did you want to do, Lord? He wanted me to play more music, and we lost the music, so we'll try again. So, some of the music that we'll be using, since I can't use copyrighted material, I've been enjoying this gentleman, Leo Morissette. His last name is really hard to pronounce, but this guy right here. We did Staying Alive. There's Born to Be Wild. Okay, we're going to use this to close out. Oh, give me a break. Nah. Ooh, look at all that delicious food. No, don't. Oh, it was for Crown Royal? Huh, okay, here we go. Frog Leap Studios. Go over there, subscribe to this guy, because he kicks ass. He'll take your favorite song and make it rock. Little darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. I like smoking lightning and heavy metal thunder, racing with the wind and the feeling that I'm under. Little darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space like a true nature child. We can climb so high and never gonna die. Born to be wild. He's playing in code too, and someday you'll see here soon. That'll be the next dot to dot. He plays every instrument too. One man army, one man band. All right. You guys tired of listening to the same old rock and roll song on the radio when you're driving? Find your favorite rock song on his station and play that in the car when you're driving. You roll down your windows and the person next to you is going to look over going, whoa. Now, I also do playback speed, different speeds, okay? His music, you can play at different speeds, at 3/4 speed, at normal speed, and at 125, okay? Some of the stuff that's slower, play faster. Some of the stuff that's slow, play slower. Also in reverse, some of the faster stuff sounds heavy and hard when you play it slow. Some of the slow stuff sounds punk and fast when you play it quicker, okay? So little tips to enjoy this channel. Something else I want to point out at his channel here, just in case you guys don't understand how to use a YouTube channel, that's the home, videos, shorts, live, playlist, community channels. You come over to this arrow, you come all the way over here to this little search bar. In the search bar on his channel, not YouTube search bar, his search bar, you type in your song, okay? And you'll see if he did it or not. He hasn't done them all, but he does a lot of them. This version of Rebel Yell is awesome. This one, We Didn't Start the Fire. I mean, this guy is on fire. He does every single thing is a masterpiece. And he's a joker too. He has a lot of fun. So please come over here. If you like his music, subscribe to him. You know, he does updates. He does a new song every week or two, or a couple during the week. So, you know, maybe if you write in the comment section your favorite song, he'll do a rendition for you. And that's what I plan on doing here pretty soon, is I got a couple of songs I'd like to see him do. I haven't even gone through his entire album. He has just tons of stuff. So it continues on. There's a lot of stuff on his show, on his channel, okay? So go over there if you enjoy music. He makes all music new again, or makes it kick ass is what he does. He makes songs kick ass. So then what we're going to do, I'm going to go over, whoops, back up here. All sorts of good things going on here. All these songs, or most of the stuff that I listen to, all has the code in it, and I will teach you the code here pretty soon in the next dot to dot. We're gonna just kind of leave this image standing here for our
howdy folks,
our happy Easter reminder. Okay, and I'm gonna talk to you guys for a little bit, and answer questions or whatever. Somebody type something into the chat so I can scroll the chat and say hi to everybody. They need a head banging emoji. Yes, they do. They're too early for a sub. Well, if it's too early for a sub, go demo all of his stuff. You'll be subbing. Rebel Yell. Yeah, his Rebel Yell rocks, dude. I almost played that. Cool. You guys are subbing him. That was awesome. Thumbs up. Good stuff. All right. So I'm looking at Tanya Womack. Thank you, Tanya. You've been around for a minute now. I'm looking at Chris T. Also. Jen ML777. Thank you. Oh, there's Cindy Lou. I love you, Cindy Lou. Bless you, darling. Bless Tanya Womack. And who's... we got Jimmy Satterfield? Yeah. Welcome, Jimmy. You may have been here for a minute. Sage of Sidon. Yeah. Sage of Sidon, welcome. Got all kinds of cool people here. Just to let you guys know, you're the elite. You understand this? You hear these freaking clowns. I'm going to start cussing, so excuse me if I drop an F-bomb or two. These fucking clowns that claim to be the elite, the Illuminati, they are not illuminated, okay? They worship 322. They get their power from the end of the cycle, all right? They have no idea the power I have in the number 324, the very beginning of the cycle. They are in for a rude awakening. All right, so there was that, and then, oh, somebody, your first live catch? Oh, good. Julie Miller. Tampa Death Metal. Yeah, that sounds cool. I'll have to check them out. I have to do my stuff late at night, guys, for a certain reason. We won't go into that, but I love all you guys. I'm checking out all the names. There's still a few people here. I see 30 people. I see 30 people and 4 people chatting. All right, the rest of you lurkers, come out of the closet right now. Start typing in that chat room. Anything. These lurkers. I see one person dropped out, but don't be shy. Just say hi. I don't bite. I might be a fright, but I'm actually a nice guy. And when you learn how all this works, let me explain a little something to you guys here. Where'd that picture go? Oh, it's in my briefcase. I'm going to explain something to you guys about spirituality, okay? I'm doing a little lesson since I got a few minutes here. Get into these top secret files here real quick. Come on now. Bear with me just a second. I gotta dig into this briefcase and pull out something. Okay. How are we going to do this? We're going to back this up. All right, you guys seen that image for a minute now. It's good. That was 3 years ago today now, March 24th. That's the real Easter. All right, we're going to delve into this. Now, I don't want you guys get the wrong idea about this. Well, kind of, but not really. Let me prop this up properly. Bear with me for a second, you guys. We're so patient here. We're going to do a little lesson on spirituality here. As soon as I get propped up right. Okay, I don't want to blind the camera. I want to illuminate the picture. All right, that's probably pretty good. Okay. Bisymmetry. You see how this picture is the face is bisymmetrical, okay? There's evil on one side and good on the other. You have 2 hemispheres of your brain. Most people are left-brained, which makes them right-handed, okay? That's a typical person is left brain, right-handed. That's the side of the brain that is concrete sequential. Most right-handed people like lists. They like stuff to be in order, a list from 1 to 10, and they don't do number 2 or 3 until number 1 is done and complete, all right? The other half of the brain is left-handed, okay? That's the side that's abstract random, okay? And those are people that are artists, musicians, um, inventors. They're very creative, okay? Now, most people have the war inside their head, okay? There's a battle going on. It's the angel on one shoulder, devil on the other effect, okay? So, you have this bipolar type personality inside you. Everybody does, okay? They do now because of how do I put this? Almost like a rift in the spiritual realm, okay? I watched it happen in the clouds. The spiritual realm, every face went bisymmetrical like this, with evil on one side and good on the other. As above, so below. So if all the entities in the clouds are going bisymmetrical, that means everybody on the face of the planet is now too. You all are about to go bipolar now. Both of your sides have always been there, but they're going to be more intensified now, okay? You're going to start to struggle with doing evil things versus doing the right thing, okay? It's a very delicate balance, all right? It's hard to describe, but you need to be aware of this going on inside of you, okay? Every single one of you. This is going to start taking over inside of every single person on the face of this planet. The spiritual realm is now manifesting in the physical realm, in the physical world now, okay? Now, all of a sudden, this psychosis type effect, this bipolarism, is going to run rampant through everything, through the military, through the Congress, through the police, through society, through your children, through everything, okay? And I'm trying to warn you because I am the one, this is me, okay? You guys are looking at me. Half God, half devil, okay? God is both, all right? He has the spirit just like you. You guys are little miniature gods, all right? You have this effect too. You can perform white magic in the spiritual realm by doing good deeds for other people, random acts of kindness. You see a homeless person, you help that person out. The other night, there was a storm coming in, and I ran into this homeless guy at the psychiatric ward, because that's where I'm at all the time. And nobody cared for this guy, so I took him under my wing. I got him a motel room. I took him by the food bank and got him some food. There's a Swiss Salvation Army with cheap clothes, and I know the people there. They gave him some clothes for free, and I saved a man's life, and now he has a fighting chance. Okay? So that's how you perform white magic or, miracles, all right? Is do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. The other side of you, you're going to have to fight this, because the media, your schools, your education, everything has gotten you so brainwashed that all you see is that you guys are all demons and you don't know it. You need to be enlightened and start tapping into your better half. And I'm going to teach you how to do that, okay? You're constantly being tested every day. There's decisions that you make. Cutting someone off in traffic, or did you hit your brakes and let the guy in? Did you speed up and cut him off? All these decisions that you make in your life dictate where you're going, okay? You're going to be dealing with me. Either one way or the other, you're going to be dealing with me. You understand? I want this to be loud and clear for the whole world. Either one side or the other, you choose. I can be a really nice guy, or I can be a dick, all right? I'm a really nice guy, and I don't like to go here, all right? But what's going to happen here today is I'm probably going to die. Okay? Maybe physically, but probably not. This half might die, and I don't want to be this guy, so please pray for me. Maybe this half will die tonight, and I will be complete. I don't know. But let me just tell you something. I'm watching everybody like a hawk. I'm making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's corrupt or nice. Jesus Christ is coming to town now. Already here. Already here. Look. See this? This is not a joke. Already here. Okay? This forms over my head on Easter. Tomorrow, if I'm still alive, I will be out taking pictures over Magic Mountain right here. This is what I call Magic Mountain now, because there was the moon with the star behind it setting over this spot, this very spot tonight. I was out there tonight, and the moon was lined up right where this face is with the star, all right, in this very position, telling me to be out here tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be out taking pictures, and we'll see what I get. Last time this took about an hour, and if you have a shattered shoulder, try holding your arms up for an hour. I bet you guys with good shoulders probably can't hold a cell phone up 45-degree angle for more than 10 minutes. Go ahead and try. Hold your cell phone up to the sky for 10 solid minutes and feel your heart race. I held this phone up for an hour. I had a heart attack and died in a parking lot and came back to life to bring this to you. Okay? I've been having heart attacks all week, all month long, and they keep popping back up, don't I? So, back to this image now. This is no longer a joke, okay? I'm done playing games and
got a crown up here above
beating around the bush anymore. There's a certain phrase that everybody likes to, ooh, I'm so-and-so, or I'm so-and-so.
Crown is hovering over his head. There seems to be almost a little halo.
Would you stop interrupting, Brian? There we go. Anyways, we're going to set it up like that a little bit. Anyways, done beating around the bush, okay? There's a certain phrase, I can't say it, because it comes off weird, doesn't it? When somebody says that. But instead of saying it, I'm going to show you, okay? Every single thing on my channel is a miracle / hint / clue. See, God works in multiple dimensions with multiple meanings, okay? I'm a very complex individual. Very complex, okay? But I'm here to start explaining for you guys, all right? Because I don't know how much time I got left. So if I'm gone tomorrow, this might be my last will and testament or whatever. So I'm confessing to the world who I am, all right? It's been hard to hold this secret in. I didn't want to have to do this. But unfortunately, we are at a stage now. And if nothing happens tomorrow, I would worry about the 24th on 2024, okay? So if not today, later on, possibly next year on that date, okay? I have no idea what's going to happen to me later on today, all right? I'm fighting as hard as I can to maintain this composure, all right? This is a fine balance. That's what you guys are doing, is a fine balance right now. Everything that you watch, smell, taste, feel on your skin is all being recorded up here, okay? When you get up to the court above, we're going to download every sensation, everything that went into your head, and we're going to see what you did with your life, okay? There's not going to be any hiding what you did. If you stole something, we're going to see it. If you help somebody, everybody's going to see it. Everybody's going to see it, okay? I'm going to put it on display for the whole world. Each and every individual's life, everybody else is going to witness what you did, okay? So, now that we're at this point, Lord, should we wrap it up or continue? 1:33, okay. You guys are about to undergo an intense spiritual battle now, and of yourself. This whole time, you are your own worst enemy, okay? The battle is spiritual and it's inside yourself. So don't be brainwashed and manipulated by this lying mainstream media, by your lying fucking Congress, all right? These these bastards that took an oath to defend this country and then they do what? Treason, backstab us, and take our money? Our money? We're gonna get If we ever get this money back, I'm going to divvy it up to all tax-paying citizens, legal, legal American citizens, not illegals, but legal citizens will all get a check cut for them from some of these bastards when we liquidate their assets. Because that's how we fix things, okay? So for any of you three-letter agencies that are listening right now, pay close attention, okay? Go ahead and watch me. Please watch me. Please, I beg you, study me. Maybe you'll learn something like courage, integrity, or morals. I'm pissed. You guys fucking up my planet. This is my planet. I own every single atom on this planet. All your feelings, every single thing on this planet belongs to me. Every atom. You cannot copyright what is already mine. I'm done playing these stupid politicians' games. So, it'd be in your best interest to leave this channel up and going so everybody can learn something, okay? I'm here to teach. I'm here to help you guys. I'm a good guy who happens to be a fucking badass. So don't fuck with me. Or else I can do stuff in the spiritual realm. I don't even have to lift a finger, okay? I'm not the type to go shoot up a mall. I'm not the type to go attack stuff. I don't have to. Whatever you do to me comes back on you. You get it? So if you're nice to me, I'm going to be performing miracles for you. If you hate me, go ahead, hate me. Bring it on. Otherwise, enjoy your stay on Earth for the time we have left. Learn to grow spiritually. Take on some challenges. Overcome. When something kicks you down, kicks you in the teeth, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, swallow hard, put on your big boy panties, and go kick ass. Quit looking for pity and all this sympathy and shit. I'm in excruciating pain compared to what you're going through. I can barely put my shoes on my two broken feet. So you're lucky you're walking. So, anyways, I don't like to lecture too much, but look at all the good things that you got here and all the good things you're about to lose. Are you going to fight for it? Or are you going to let this country slide away? Because I'm fighting for it. I ain't going anywhere. I'm here to stay, okay? I'm not going anywhere. I just got here, okay? I think I'm gonna call it a night. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you understand me a little bit better, okay? And I hope you'll start understanding yourselves a little bit better. Look in the mirror now. Think about what it is you're thinking about. Where is your mind at? Remember when Yoda was talking with Luke? He's like, where is your mind at? What are you thinking and what are you taking in? Are you watching drama and murder mysteries on TV? Are you watching horror flicks and stuff like that? Is that what gets you off? Is that what you like? Because that's what you're going to end up getting. If you enjoy the Bible and you enjoy heroic stories of people that, died in combat and came back to life on the battlefield, I never got a medal for that. There's no reward for sacrificing my life and then coming back to life on the battlefield. So, you guys are all spiritual warriors. Now, grow a pair and let's start kicking some ass, okay? Because we can kick their ass. We can kick evil's ass spiritually, That's the only way we're going to do this. Okay? And I am the leader of the spiritual warfare department. Understand? Even though it doesn't exist, it does exist. I'm the leader, and you are the followers. You are all recruits in the spiritual warfare department. Now, either give up or start kicking ass. All right? And I'm going to be back with more of these speeches like this to inspire you guys. Because I've seen nothing but a lack of courage around here. So I'm here to motivate you, okay? And not to fear, I will protect you. All right? I am here to protect you as well. So if you're fighting evil, you're going to have protection, all right? I got armies of angels that I'll send right to the spot. No problem. So if you guys are you guys done with this freaking bullshit game that we play? Pray for me tonight. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. And during the day, actually, I'll probably come back with a little daily report or something, maybe some cool pictures or something like that for y'all, okay? Sorry I kept you up all night, but now you'll probably really be up all night, huh? That's it, I think. Yeah. Born to be wild. Happy birthday, Brian Knight. We'll get into how the name Brian Knight and the name Jesus Christ are 3 syllables. They're actually musical notes, and they are identical. My name is identical to Jesus Christ, phonetically Brian Knight. Jesus the Christ, my middle name is French for the, so I'm Brian the Knight. Jesus the Christ, Brian the Knight. I take on dragons, the night, get it? Okay? This is all real. This is not some fantasy. All my doctors think that this is a joke, but then they look at these x-rays and go, what happened to you? I don't see that on dead people. Yeah, well, if you understood what's going on with me, you would see why that's on a dead person. And I'm still walking. All right. Anyways, I'm doing this because I love you guys, all right? I'm not trying to impress anybody. I don't like to go down this alley and proclaim such stuff. That's kind of more your job to proclaim that. Anyway, I don't know how to do this other than this way, so thank you all for hanging in there. I hope you enjoyed this, and I love you all. I miss you all. God bless you all. Actually, not just me birthday, but happy birthday to you all as well, because today is also your birthday as well. Okay? So I hope you enjoy today. Hold on tight. It's going to get weird and ugly, but keep praying. Pray for each other and pray for me, okay? Because I'm taking on all this stuff for you guys, okay? That's it for tonight. Love you all. Miss you all. God bless you all. Happy Easter, everyone. Don't fall for the man-made calendar. Today is Easter, March 24th, 3 days after spring. Okay? That's it. I love you all. And I'll see you soon. Happy Easter. Bye.